Welcome back for my morning report analysis videos with me, Japan market analyst at Hantec Markets on Wednesday, 2nd of August. Looking at dollar yen, little bit of an uptick in dollar yen in the last day or so. Is this the beginning of a turnaround? I'm not entirely sure. There's a lot more that dollar yen needs to do to really convince on the upside. There's a lot of overhead supply from the last sort of couple of weeks of trading that could put pay to this little rally. Momentum indicators just ticking higher on the RSI back to 40. Stochastics very marginally ticking higher. MACD lines basically, yeah, I mean nothing really doing there. And unless you really see the RSI above 50, I wouldn't really get too worked up about this yet as a recovery play. Now you look at the hourly chart and you can see that you have picked up. You are now sort of trading around or arguably through, well, certainly around this 1060 level, this old pivot. This near-term pivot, and 1060 to 1080 is a range, and the market is sort of considering what it's doing at the moment around this range. Sorry, that's happened because of that, and it's consolidating. Now a move back below 1060 would reopen, I think, sort of the move to the downside, because it is a bit of a near-term pivot. So the market, if the RSI sort of continues to sort of fail under 70, roll back under 60 and back under 50, MACD lines crossing over, stochastics crossing over, that would be the market sort of suggesting, or the momentum indicators suggesting that this little rally is again being sold into. Another lower high below 1130 would sort of add to that as well. The rally high at the moment 1090. So there is there are question marks over this this dollar rally that we've had so far, and I think you certainly need to see more in the recovery on dollar yen to suggest that the market is sort of turning a corner, but not quite yet. Consistently, we've seen rallies being sold into. A couple of weeks ago, or a week or so ago, you saw this move to the upside here that just got sold into. Average true range around about sort of 88-90 ticks at the moment, so that has picked up to a degree, but yeah, there's nothing really doing to the upside yet in terms of recovery. So I wish you good luck in your trading, and I'll speak to you later. Thank you.